Wake up, little buddy. All right, guys, down at JP's. In case you missed our testing session the other day, didn't really go as planned. Car's real mad. I'll throw some clips in right here. But it was fired up, going left, right, everywhere but straight. So with the old shocks on here, let's see, they should be sitting over here. This car had single adjustable QA1s, and I don't even want to put a number on how old they might have been, but they were old. I know the tires were, I was told the tires were very, very old, so I can't imagine the shocks were much newer than that. They were probably on there for a long time. So I had been chasing an issue with the car going left, adjusting on the preload. I finally got to go straight one time last year. I'll throw in that clip. But that's the only pass that I had success with as far as that until the weather came in and we had to stop for the whole winter. So over the winter, we put new shocks on the rear of the car, double adjustable Viking shocks, really nice, new springs on the front. And when we went out, the car just was acting crazy. So my theory is that the new shocks might have not agreed with the adjustments we made with the old shocks. So me and JP are going to throw this thing on the scales, see what it comes out. Sit me in the car and adjust it with me in the car, and hopefully this fixes it. Also, I should probably say this at the beginning of the video. Make sure you guys hit that little like button. It really helps us with the algorithm, pushes our video to more people. We can make more money off YouTube and put more money into our racing program, which Lord knows that we need. All right, I'm squished under my car here. Can't reach my wrench. Hopefully y'all can see. Don't make one of my old 4-link bars. Here it is. I got what I got, you know. I'm impatient, so I'm gonna put another half in it. We'll leave them unjammed. I'll climb into this thing and we'll check the scales again. All right, this is one of JP's tricks. If he's doing this by himself or you want live feedback on your adjustments for your scales here, you just put brake rotors in your seat and in your floorboard equivalent to the weight of your person. And then one person can get under there and torque on the preload bar, and you see it live on your scales there. So he's been doing this for a long time. Obviously it works because the Vet works great. The Vega was working great, and all Johnny's cars have worked great. So we'll do this, get some live feedback on our scales here, and hopefully get this thing ripping right. Okay, so according to the scales, we need to add a little bit of preload into the 4-link there. So right now we're at 526 on the right rear and 543 on the left rear. So we want that right rear to be a little bit heavier. And according to my horsepower and this chassis and the weight of the car and everything, that should be about what we want. So we're going to adjust that with my weight in the car, and then we will probably go to Fort Gay 52 Dragway, the short drag strip in Fort Gay, West Virginia. It's a way shorter drive, and I've heard great things about it, and they prep the track really good, and all we need is some 60-foot data. So we'll probably go out there, try this thing out this weekend, and hope to God we fixed it. All right, guys, not gonna lie, I kind of went the wrong way with the bar the first time, so I climbed up under there and fixed what I did. And let's see, with my door shut, it looks like we're almost even in the back now, so I think the old girl's gonna need a little bit more preload. Right now I'm at 538 on the left rear and 531 on the right rear, so I want the right rear to be heavier. That way the car will stop going right. Front actually looks okay. It looks like it's, I can't hardly read it, but I got it pretty close, but maybe a little more tweaking. Well, let me shut my door. I'm having a brain fart here. Okay, we got our weight about where we want it. Actually about right where we want it.
Bolt's really tight, right?
Yeah, I've got them jammed up good.
Okay.
25 pounds heavier in the right rear, and the top is exactly where we want it. So in theory, this thing should work and go straight now. We were really far off, so our field adjustments were just getting us further and further away from where we wanted to be. So hopefully this thing's working right. I might check the two-step because something weird happened. I've watched that video over and over, and there's definitely something different about the two-step on that last pass. I'll throw in 2 clips right here of a normal sound on the two-step and then what even should be lower on the two-step, and it sounded like it went to the moon. Pretty sure that two-step messed up, so we're gonna check it. The way we're gonna do that is start the car. You can leave it in park, whatever. Smash the trans brake, mat it to the floor, and see where the tack goes. I think it'll be fine now, but me and JP just reviewed that video again. Very confident there was a difference in the first couple two-steps and the last one. Sounds very different. All right, I'm gonna fire this thing up. Check the two-step real quick. Well, the fella decided to start doing some general maintenance, and realized that pretty much all my studs on my wheels, all my lug nut studs were loose. So that's good. Went ahead and rectified that. Cleaning up under here a little bit, and I want to check my wishbone because I have seen in other people's videos that if the wishbone is bound up, your car will do some crazy things. So even that happened to Cletus McFarland not too long ago with Leroy, and that's a brand new build. So I'm gonna pull this thing out and grease it up real good with some Schaefer's oil grease that was provided for us this season. Thanks again to Dustin Smith of Schaefer's Oil. And we'll put it back in, make sure everything's moving freely. I'm sure this is a real flattering angle too. You're welcome for that. Let's move along. Oh, a guy could do the smart thing and go and get a socket for this. But I think I'll just suffer through with another eternally long bolt with 2 adjustable wrenches. Ugh. Shoulder's getting tired. Oh, I gotta take a break. Oh man, we're almost there. Oh, it was an optical illusion. For Pete's sake, how long does this need to be? I'm getting a socket when we put this back on.
There you go.
But if I'm being honest with myself, I'm probably not going to do that. I'll probably just suffer through it again. All right, wishbone's coming out. We'll see what we got going on. Ooh, she's dry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's grease that little beauty.
Yep. I'll use my new Schaefer's oil grease.
Yes.
We'll clean all the old crappy grease out of the tube. We'll put all new Schaefer's 274 Moly EP Synthetic Plus grease. What does any of that mean? I don't know. But hey, they've been in business since 1839, so they gotta be doing something right. Oh yeah. Very good. Okay. Hey, like I've said in the last video, Schaefer's hooked us up with like every lubricant you can think of for vehicles. Don't get that confused. We want to make sure we use way too much, okay? Because way too much is just enough. Get in there. Get on in there. Come on. Yep. Yeah, that's real nice. You want to use so much that 99% of it pushes out when you put it in the hole. Back in we go. All right, put that back up in here and take 16 more years to put this bolt back in there. All right, well, wishbone is serviced. While I've got these wheels off here, might as well polish them up a little bit. JP's got this drill that dims the lights when you hit the trigger there, so you know that's a good drill. It's always good. It'll also snap your wrist clean off your arm if you're not being careful and you're drilling something. You know, I've learned that from experience. Phew, that turned out pretty good. Not too bad. Sometimes you just have to tell the old girl that you care about it. I care about you. I'll tell you another thing. I made a mistake and put my hand about right here on this drill to support it. Shocked the living snot out of me. So I won't do that again. All right, let's slap this baby back on, repeat the process on the other side. That's probably gonna be boring, so I probably won't go over that again. But I think that's gonna be about it for this video. I'm gonna button everything up, then I'm gonna head to the house, take a shower. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps us with the algorithm. Thanks again to Schaefer's Oil, Dustin Smith, for hooking us up. I'm gonna tighten this thing down, sit her down, and test this weekend. I'm really excited. I'm really confident that it's gonna work this time, as we were way off on the scales. Cross your fingers. We'll see you guys soon.